The difference between a Jewish person, an Israeli person, and a Zionist.
Yeah, and Israeli is a nationality.
Okay, so I could have been born in Israel. Therefore, I'm Israeli.
Yes.
Okay.
And Judaism is a religion.
Okay. So
you can be Jewish.
Usihle Ngobese might be going through that transition.
Yeah, you can be Jewish. No, he can't. No, he can't. He can't.
No, that's okay. But I'm just saying as an example.
You can only be Jewish if you come out of a Jewish woman's vagina. That's the only way you can be Jewish.
You have to say vagina though, not even like birthed by a Jewish
My mother's watching this.
But I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. If I can say it in front of my mother watching,
okay.
Your mom won't mind.
Okay. So if you were born Jewish from a Jewish mother.
Yeah, from a Jewish mother.
But it's a religion.
Yeah, it's a religion. And if you're a Zionist, you believe that Israel, the nation, right now, should occupy Palestinian land.
Because
the real Hebrews 3,000 years ago occupied that land.
On Canaan.
Or lived on that land. Yeah.
On Canaan. God said, here's your land.
Here's your land.
As the Israelites, this is your land.
Yeah.
And if you believe in that, you can be South African.
Yeah.
You can be Christian.
Yeah.
You can be a black O.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, but I believe the Jewish nation, that is their land because God gave it to them. That's a Zionist.
That's a Zionist.
Okay.
So now, Doug Morris, who's an old man at the time, I think he was either in his 60s or early 70s, said, but I would fight you. Now, Jay-Z thought to himself, I could kill this man with my bare hands in this room before anybody heard him scream for help. And he said, I would fight you over that.
Mm.
And that was a business lesson. The first business lesson is that we have just been introduced to industrialization as black people, as Africans. You know, there's no way in the world where black people brought industrialization or brought their culture to the native inhabitants, no matter whether they decimated them or whatever was the process for them to assimilate to our culture as Africans, right? But all over the world, there's places where black people have been brought and have assimilated to their culture.
Yeah.
You understand? There's 63 black countries in the world, 55 countries on the African continent. You know what I mean? So the other 13 black countries are in the Caribbean, in the Americas, right? Like your Guyana, etc., etc. Well, Guyana, I guess, is South America, but yeah, you get the point. The culture difference.
The other 8. So you said 55, 63?
68. Sorry, 68,
okay.
My bad.
Okay.
68, yes. Yeah, 55 plus 13. 68. I said 63 instead of 13. Sorry, my bad. So the culture difference.
I think you were mentioning the country's Guyana.
Guyana is in South America, not in the Caribbean. But I was saying the West Indies, you know, the people we play cricket against, Abu Brian Lara, so Abu Shivna Ryan Chanda Paul. so
Jamaica.
You understand? So yeah, Trinidad, Tobago, all of that. St. Kitts and Nevis. So that culture is completely different. So different, in fact, that a guy who used to sell drugs, a street hustler, when he's now exposed to the normal white people's business, the normal industries, the ones that are not illegal, forgets everything that he learned on the street. And you must remember, Jay-Z told us everything he learned on the streets in his music. When he's having the rights battle, you understand? He goes to his connect and he says, how much for a kilo? His connect says, 5,000. He's like, you know, we did so much good business together. I'll give you 5,000. His connect says, you know what? I mean, if you actually fought me for it, I would have given you at 4,000.
Mm.
But since you're taking it at 5,000, I'll give it to you. Just know, if it was the other way around, I would not give you a discount.
Yeah.
So that's our culture. As black people,